My name is Sarah Sanchez, as most of you would know on a night like tonight. I'm tasked tonight with answering the question, how has this church blessed me? And that is a huge question for someone like me to answer. I cannot do it in just these few moments fully, but I will try. For this place and these people, all of you, have been an integral part of my life for its entirety. Some people choose a church, but I can say without a doubt, this is a church that chose me. My parents dedicated me alongside my twin brother and older sister right here when I was an infant. I accepted Jesus' lordship over my life as an 8-year-old, where the altars normally are, right over here. And I was baptized right back there shortly after. I was married here in 2007, and in turn, I dedicated all 5 of my children on this platform. Last Easter, I even got to watch as 3 of my sons died to self and were risen again through the baptismal waters in the same place where I was baptized. My young parents were wise to know that they could not do this parenting thing alone, and they passed that wisdom on to me. And I am grateful that this church answered that call to help surround me and my siblings with love, and you now surround my kids with love as well. While we often emphasize that we don't need anyone but God in the times when we're alone, I know that God most often works through God's people. And we were never meant to live in isolation from each other and outside of the wider community of God's people. I didn't choose this church. This church chose me, time and again, from infancy to the present. And you can be sure that over those 40 years, there have been good days and bad, times of great joy and deep grief, seasons of certain proclamation and doubtful questioning. This church, this body of Christ, this family of God, chose me time and again through faithful service as Sunday school and caravan leaders, at children's and youth camps, in meals prepared and shared, and through messages and phone calls and many, many conversations. You chose me time and again through faithful giving of finances to support many a mission trip, in celebration of marriage and welcoming of babies, and of course, in supporting this beautiful building that we have and the staff that has come and gone over the years. You chose me time and again through prayers that certainly led to a saving grace in my life, prayers that rejoiced at every stage of life, and prayers that gave words and requests to a life depleted of hope that could no longer voice those prayers for myself. And so amidst the people that have chosen me time and again, it is an honor and a privilege to give of my time and finances and prayers, no matter how meager those resources appear, for perhaps the greatest blessing of being chosen by a church is learning how to choose time and again those that God brings into my life and into our midst, those that most need choosing. And we learn to experience a faith rooted in love as expressed by serving, giving, and praying, no matter the day or the season.